Hello. Hello. Oh, it's been such a long time. Emma, hello, first to comment today. Hi Claire, Dana, Talia, hello, hi Sandra and Suzanne. Hi Jackie, Kelly, Linda, Sarah, Donna, Los Urwas, Anne, Wendy, Nicola, Joanne, Melanie, Mandy, Rachel and Sarah. How is everybody? I think everything's working okay sound-wise. I do have the fan on as it's been seriously hot. Again, if it's too noisy, let me know. I'll see if I can change the angle that it's blowing or something like that just to help with the sound. But hopefully it's listenable. It's not too overpowering. Hello. I'm definitely on the mend. I wouldn't say I'm 100%. But I think it's going to be a little road to recovery. So I'm okay enough to come back to work, if you like. I've got doctors tomorrow, so hopefully that will shed some light on what the next step is. Heavy thunder and lightning, Jackie, where are you? It said earlier that people like just a few miles away from me were having hail and stuff. And here it's just been pure sunshine. So I was like, where's my hail? My grass needs some water. I don't have a hose. In fact, I don't have an outside tap. So when we water the plants, it's buckets and buckets of water buckets. Hurt your back and you're fine. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Sounds fine. Perfect. Shana, thank you, my lovely, and welcome. In Bristol, Jackie. Well, hopefully it will come down our way a little bit. So, excuse me. Today is a normal live. We're back to normal, hopefully. I will say that Scoop was meant to be finished. However, because obviously I went off unexpectedly and coming back, I've kept Scoop going probably just for the next live or so, maybe just this week, just until I've sort of caught up with all the orders and emails, and then we'll change on to the new game as was planned prior to me falling poorly. Just so, yeah, it just gives me a week to sort of catch up. For those of you who have got orders with me or have been waiting for replies, thank you so much for your patience. I think I tried to email everybody who does have an open order to sort of explain the wait and to say sort of it is being worked on. It will be on its way very soon. So hopefully you've received that and that's okay, but it should be going out very soon. Dates for... Oh, here comes Aaron. Do you need me to open it? You can't open the door. You okay? Oh, drink. Thank you. Dates for this month. Thank you. Dates for this month will be going up tomorrow and Tuesday. I was trying to make the pictures for it today and the program I used kept glitching out, so I'm hoping they'll be all up tomorrow, but it may be on Tuesday. I will be 2 dates this month that there will be no lives, which is the 23rd and possibly the 25th. 25th may be live, but it just depends, because on the 23rd, which is the Friday, my son's going to be having his operation, which he's having null point surgery, so he's moving his eyes to the centre. Basically, he's got a condition called nystagmus. So his surgery's on the Friday, so we're definitely not live on the Friday. And if he's all okay and home and everything's going well, then I will be live on the Sunday. However, I'm going to say no live for now, just in case obviously I need to be there for him. But I'll be posting those in the events. And the monthly charm deal, yes, that will hopefully be on Wednesday, Emma. Those of you who've got a monthly charm deal, again, I apologise for the wait. It's most likely going to be this Wednesday. I'll work out the dates tomorrow. And again, I'll email everybody who's pre-booked, and then I'll put that on the events as well once it's all posted out. Okay, so I think that's all the updates. If I've missed anything, I'll say it, and like I say, I'll get everything posted on the page as soon as I can. For today then, those of you who have ordered, I've posted the order list on the page. I've just updated it as well, so there we go. I've just updated it well, so if you just ordered, then hopefully you can see whereabouts you are on there. Oh wow, Linda, I hope you have a lovely time. And thank you, Diane. And Luella, bless you, thank you guys. I'll keep you up to date with him. Yes, but it should be, he will be fine, he'll be fine. Anne, thank you for the stars as well. All oysters are available today, and I think we're just going to jump straight in. As always, I feel like I'm missing something, but we'll work it out as we go. So, thank you, Nina. I'm glad to be back. I hated it. I had some sort of food poisoning, which literally started. We went to Thorpe Park on the Saturday. My daughter's birthday was on the 28th of May, so the Sunday. It started early hours that morning, so I actually missed her whole birthday. Like, they went out and did everything. I was in no state to be there. So yeah, it started then, so it's been going on a long time, so again, I apologise. But she's forgiven me, thankfully. No, his the burn on his hand is still healing, as in but no, the surgery's on his eyes. He's got a condition called nystagmus, which he was born with. So it's a visual impairment, which means that his eyes naturally wobble from side to side, especially when he's concentrating. And when he looks, when he's concentrating, his best point of vision, which is called his null point, which is the best point in which his eyes don't shake or wobble. So that is actually when he's looking like this. So if he's reading, he'll read like this, so chin all the way across and eyes looking down. So because of that, obviously as he grows up, he's going to get neck issues and stuff. So what they're doing with the surgery is they're moving his eyes from this position to the centre position. So it won't improve his vision, and he can see, he wears glasses, he can see, but it'll just improve that sort of posture and that point of vision to be the best place. That makes sense? So yeah, it's a routine surgery, hopefully. So yeah, but we've been waiting for quite a few years for it, so it's finally come around. Okay, so up first today is Yvonne Hughes. Yvonne, are you here? Oh really, Rebecca? Sophie, hello. Tara, hello. Thank you, Gemma. And Yvonne, hello. It's quite a common condition, Suzanne, nystagmus is. I think it's 1 in every 100 people, so it's not too uncommon. Yvonne, okay, so Yvonne, you do have a scoop, so you may have to bear with me, guys, while I get back into the zone of things. But let's go down, my lovely. I haven't double checked this camera. Oh, let's move it just slightly. Oh really, Suzanne? My daughter doesn't have it, but my son does, and no one else in our family does have it. So it's one of those. Yeah, we don't know if genetics is involved in this case or not. So you have got a scoop, Yvonne, sorry. What we're going to be doing is, as always, we'll mix it 3 times. On the 3rd time, we'll pop it into the dish, and then we'll start counting them out for you. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for? Good luck, my lovely. 1, 2 and 3. And I can't see a gold so far. But let's start counting them out for you, my lovely. So if I pop them there, we're going to start. I've got a new list of orders today, so bear with me. Starting with the green this time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens. So that's quite a good strong number to start with there. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blues. So taking over the lead there with 11 blues. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We just keep going up. So 13 corals there. With your yellows, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellows. Your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pink as well. And then your blurple, you've got 5 of, because I can see those there. So 5 blurple. And then with your black cherry, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all together you have got 8 green, 11 blue, 13 coral, 9 yellow, 9 pink, 5 blurple and 8 black cherry, which means your winning colour is coral with 13 coral. It's so bright there. Let me just, I didn't realise, let me see if I can turn this down slightly. Oh, I can't see the button. Is it that one? Nope. Try that. So 13 coral means you've got to pick any charm off the website which has 1 oyster opening, Yvonne. Okay, so if you know what charm you would like, I can book that in for you now. If you prefer to have a look at the website at what charm you would like to have, you can then email me that choice across, but we will still do the oyster opening now for you because it will come with 1 oyster opening. So it can be any of the normal charms, the crystal charms, the birthstone charms, as long as it comes with 1 oyster opening. And I've already got down here what fitting you would like, so that's perfect. So I hope you're happy with that. Let me just write this down for you. So, do you know, oh, can you have the drawn heart charm? You can indeed. Let me just book that in for you. That one then, of course, will come with 1 oyster opening. Do you know what type of oyster you would like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So I'm just letting it load. Yes, you can indeed have that one. So that one's booked in. Let me write it down as well. Drawn heart charm. Perfect. Okay. Mystery and donate. So I'm just moving the handle out the way. So if I give these a quick mix, your mystery oyster, if I get him open, donating the shells, is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? Let's go down. So mystery oyster, you've got a soft pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see that there's no pearls there. And on this side here, I can see a peeper straight away with a larger autumny peach coloured pearl. Let me pop him out. That is a really good sized autumn peach pearl there as well. There's no more in that one. Oh, sorry, all the wipes have come out in one. Let me just separate this up. There we go. Okay, so if I dry up this Autumn Peach here so you can have a closer look, what do you think to this colour, Yvonne? Now, if you're happy with this one, he is yours and I can pop him on the website for you. If you're not happy with this colour, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. So quite a nice brighter Autumn Peach. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Can you swap for a Snow White? Of course you can. Just looking for the white. Oh, sorry, it's been popped on the wrong place. So Snow White would be that one there. If you have a little look at this one here for me and let me know if you're happy with this colour. Would you be happy with that one, my lovely? Perfect. And bless you. Thank you, my lovely. It's good to be back again. It's so strange how you miss things. It really is. But Yvonne, thank you for the donations of your shells. That's safe on there for you. And that's safe up there. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okie dokie. Perfect. Which means up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? I've got different kitchen towel today and it's not as long as my normal one. It's like a shorter piece. But I think I've got like a big stack of them, so I'm going to have to get used to it. Oh, bless you, Debbie. And it was only me who fell poorly, thankfully. The rest of the household was fine and they didn't catch anything either, which obviously with food poisoning is correct. So yeah, they're doing really well as well. Thank you. And Cindy, hello. Now Cindy, you've got 2 scoops. So what we'll do is we'll do scoop number 1 and then find out what you've won. We'll then move straight on to scoop number 2 and then do all your oyster openings together at the end, if that's okay. So if we go down for scoop number 1, I'll mix it 3 times. On the 3rd scoop, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Is there certain categories or colours that you're hoping for at all? Good luck, Cindy. 1, 2, and 3. So scoop number 1, and I don't see a gold there as of yet. So let's start counting these off for you. Hopefully it won't be as bright this time. Your greens, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, and another one there. 11 greens to start with, Cindy. Moving on to your blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 blues, so drawing the first 2 colours. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 corals. And then your yellows are 1, 2, 3, and 4 yellows. With the pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 pinks. Your blurples, oh, I've run down the front, I'll grab that in a moment, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blurples. And then last but not least, you've got your black cherries, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so all together, if I just grab that one that ran away, you've got 11 green and 11 blue, 5 coral, 4 yellow, 10 pink, 7 blurple and 6 black cherry. So that one was there. So your 11 green and 11 blue are drawing here. Okay, so green is a pendant and blue is earrings, Cindy. So you get to pick between, would you like to have a pendant or would you like to have earrings? What do you think? You don't have to tell me which set of earrings or pendant you would like now, just which one you would like. So of course we'll know how many oysters you would like to have. So it would be any pendant on the website, completely your choice, which has got 1 oyster opening, or it can be any set of earrings off the website which would have 2 oyster openings. Yes, Rebecca, there's quite a few people which have won the gold, and with the gold pearl you get to pick any item of jewellery off the website, no matter the value or how many oysters it comes with. Cindy, you'd like to have earrings with your first one. That's perfect, so I'll just make a note there. So if we move straight on to your second scoop then, and then I'll find out at the end if you know what you would like. Okay, so again we're going to mix 3 times. On the 3rd time we'll pop it into the dish for you. So good luck again. I've just seen you'd like the twirl earrings, so I'll make a note and then I'll double check and book them in after the second scoop here. So good luck, my lovely. 1, 2 and 3. Quite a nice larger scoop there. Again, I can't see the gold. So if we start counting these ones out, starting with your greens, you've got 1, 2. Oh no, that is a yellow, sorry. 1, 2, because I've turned the light down, I can't see fully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 green to start with, so same amount of greens as your first one there. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No way, 11 blues again. Your corals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 corals. Oh my word. So 18 corals there. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 yellows. The pink is, no, that's black cherry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 pink. The blurples, quite a few blurple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blurple. And then the black cherry are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we've got a very clear winner with this one. So you've got 11 green and 11 blue, 18 coral, 6 yellow, 7 pink, 10 blurple and 8 black cherry. So 18 coral is the winner, and coral is any charm off the website. So that is any charm with 1 oyster opening. Again, it's completely your choice, and it can be the normal charms, the crystal charms or the birthstone charms, as long as it has 1 oyster opening. It can also be the monthly charm deal charms, which have already been revealed. Okay, so you did say twirl earrings with the earrings. Let me see if I can book that in for you. Do you know what charm you would like? If not, that's absolutely fine. You can email me that choice across. Twirl earrings, but we'll still do the oyster openings for you. Because I've turned that light off, it's really dark here now, so I do apologise, but I think it's better to see the pearls when the camera's down. Oh, Cindy, the twirl earrings are currently out of stock, my lovely. I do apologise, but they're not in stock at the moment. Is there a different style of earring that you would like to have? And the starfish charm. Starfish charm I can do for you, so I'm just booking that in. Starfish charm, perfect. So again, I apologise we don't have any of the earrings available, but is there a different earring you would like? Or we can email me that choice across. We'll still do the oyster openings now for you, which means you've got 3 oyster openings altogether, shooting star earrings. So 3 oyster openings altogether. Which 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So it's just loading. Yeah, that's perfect. Shooting star earrings are booked in for you as well. Let me just write it down as well. Shooting star earrings. Okay, so you've got the shooting star earrings and the starfish charm. Perfect. Which 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, I put the light on, but I turned it all the way down. We'll see if that's okay. No, not until it's been revealed, Carol. Cindy, hello. So, mystery oysters. I don't know why I said hello then. 1, 2, and 3. Donate the shells, my lovely. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for your earrings and your charm? 1, 2, 3 mystery oysters. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. We've got a double pop there. Okay, so there is your first one. We can see that there's no pearls on that side there. And then if we have a squidge in here, oh, we're going to wait and see for the colours. Okay. Now there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a golden shade of pearl here. Let me just dry him up. Now he's ever so slightly two-tonal. If I just move this around for you so you can see. Oh, let's get that focus first. So you can see slightly brighter, and it just goes ever so slightly lighter there as well. So overall it's quite a nice lighter shade of gold. Moving on to oyster number 2. Soft pop there. Oh, and in here there is a little bit of a pearl blister there, but you can see there's no pearls on that side. And I can see straight away a beautiful bright burgundy red pearl popped straight out. And you're twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning with burgundy red pearls here, Cindy. They do look like they're the same shade. They may possibly be measuring ever so slightly different sizes there. So the one that's in the centre between the gold and the red is looking visually slightly larger than his twin, but they may come up measuring the same and just looking slightly different. Sorry, I'm just getting it focused for you, my lovely. There we go. Beautiful burgundy red twins there, especially with that gold. Very Gryffindor. Moving on to your last oyster here. So mystery oyster, deep pop there. Oh, you've got a runaway already. So there's your mother of pearl. You've got a Pepsi blue runaway, and I can also see 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. You are quadding. So I'm just drying this up for you. You have got a burgundy red, a Pepsi blue, a dark forest green. Now I'll show you this one. It is a darker gunmetal grey, but he does have a purple overtone to him. So if you have a look at those three first, we've got the burgundy red, Pepsi blue, dark forest green, and this one is a darker gunmetal grey, but we can definitely see those purple overtones coming through. Cindy, what do you think to all of these? So single gold, twinning burgundy reds, and then quadding burgundy red, Pepsi blue, dark forest green, and two-tonal gunmetal grey and purple. If you're happy with these shades, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy with these shades, I can of course swap them for you for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I run them through the board for you, the gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Burgundy red number 1, which is the visually larger of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The visually smaller of the two, sorry, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. So they are measuring different sizes there. The burgundy red from the quadding oyster is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So he's the same size, however, he is slightly darker than the twin. Okay, so you've got 2 of the same colour and 2 of the same size. The Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Dark forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the two-tonal gunmetal grey and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Cindy, what do you think to all of these, my lovely? What would you like to do? So I'll need which 2 on the earrings, which 1 on the charm. Bless you, Dale. I am definitely feeling better than I was. Thank you. Now, if anybody does see Cindy's comment, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward for me so I can see. And Cindy, if you are commenting away and I'm sort of not seeing it, do pop me a I'm invisible in the comments because that should bring it forward as well. Oh no, I can see it there. Perfect. So gold on the starfish, and can I match the larger red for the earrings and take out the smaller one? I'll definitely have a look for you. Okay, so the answer from the pot there is a no, because these ones are either different shades or the wrong size. I'm just going to have a look at the pre-drilled reds. As I might have one in here. Oh, I should have used the bowl. Okay, so I can't match it at the moment, Cindy. So colour-wise, I couldn't find a match, and size-wise, I couldn't find one. So we've got a couple of options here. Now this one is the same size as this one here, but as you can see, they are different shades. Or if you don't mind waiting, we can pop you on a waiting list. Just wait for that colour to match the larger of the reds. Or would there be a different colour that you prefer at all? I'm just going to write down though that we're going to have the gold on the starfish, which is perfect, and I'll pop him in a little bag. Bless you, Beverly. Thank you, my lovely, and good morning to you as well. Yes, Lisa. So Lisa, you've said that it's not really noticeable. Or yes, of course, you can stick with these two. So they are measuring the different sizes. You can visually see slightly that they are the different sizes. On earrings, I don't think you would necessarily notice, obviously once they're in the different ears. But if you did want sort of the perfect match, then they're not, because obviously they are measuring different sizes. But it is completely up to you, Cindy. Thank you, Angela. Okay. Not a problem, guys. I'm just going to print those out and then I'll add you onto the order list as well. Can we swap for 2 reds? Oh, of course I can. For 2 matching reds. So I'll be taking away the twins and then so I've taken away the twins and added in those 2 there. Would you be happy with those, my lovely? Just going to bring you back up. Hello, good evening. Welcome to everybody joining. So I've just popped them in the bags, but I'll just wait for you to confirm if you're happy before I pop them on here for you, Cindy. No, it's not a pain at all, as long as you're happy. Okay, so that's all on there for you then. So we've got the reds on the earrings, the gold on the starfish. Cindy, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. And Suzanne, bless you, thank you ever so much for the stars there. Again, it's very, very kind of you. Can you have hoops on the rest? You can indeed. So invoice for the other ones on hoop fittings. That invoice for the hoop fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, perfect. And up next then today is Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? Anna Mullin, are you here? Cindy, you're very, very welcome. Anna, hello, hello, hello. Let me just double check your oysters here. Oh, it says you've sent a loyalty card. I do apologise. Let me have a look. Okay, so I've booked in the loyalty card as well for you. What mug is that? It's really hard to drink from. He's the white rabbit. But he's so hard to drink from. So we have to drink from the front because his ears are in the way. Oh, dearie me. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 openings and a scoop. So if we do your scoop for you first, Anna, and then we'll do your 4 openings plus your scoop openings at the end, if that's okay. So let's go down for your scoop. Is there any colour or category that you're hoping for? Now I'm going to mix it 3 times. On the third one, we'll pop it into the dish. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Shana. Cheshire Cat. Oh, I love that. Right, let's give them a mix for you, Anna. So, 1, 2, and 3. Hoping for anything at all. Okay, so I can't see the gold pearl there yet, but let's start counting these out for you. Your greens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 greens there. The coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coral. The blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. Yellow is 4. I can see that straight away. Okay, your pinks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pinks. I don't like the heat pooling. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get on with it very well. Your blurples, Anna, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blurples as well. And then your black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so you've got 7 green. Oh, where'd that one go? 7 green, 7 blue, 10 coral, 4 yellow, 9 pink, 9 blurple, and 11 black cherry. So black cherry is your winner. And black cherry is any bracelet off the website which comes with 1 oyster opening. So Anna, if you know what bracelet you would like, I can book that in for you now. If you prefer to have some time to think about it, you can email me that choice across. But it definitely has 1 oyster opening, so we can add that on to your oysters there. So if I just write this down, that you've got a bracelet. So you've got 4 oysters plus the bracelet, which is 5 altogether. So what 5 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Yes, Dale. Laura, of course I can. Oh, my typing's off. pearlsofbrecken.com. Double twist bracelet with an extender. Okie dokie. Let me just double check and book that in for you. And mystery and donate. Perfect. Where are we? Double twist bracelet. Yes. You've got the last one in stock at the moment as well. So that's booked in for you. Let me write it down as well. So double twist bracelet. Okay, so 5 mystery oysters, donating your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's so strange how that works, Talia, isn't it? Because in the grand scheme of things, Scotland isn't that far away from, so say, where I am. I'm in the Midlands. But the weather difference is crazy. It always fascinates me. Right, let's go down. 5 oysters, donating the shells. Are there certain colours you may be hoping for? So, mystery oyster number 1, Anna. Softer pop there. With the loyalty card as well. Let me just double check for you. So you've got 1 loyalty card and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, maybe you are right. Let me let me just double check. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that is right. 5 with the loyalty card. Yep, that's fine. That's right. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. We can see there's no pearls on that side. And if we have a squidge in here, and we've got a darker pearl to start with, and there's no more in that one. Yes, is that right, Anna? Oh, bless you. So your first pearl out is a darker, deeper chocolate pearl. Let me just get that focused for you. There we go. So darker chocolate, almost has got that like kind of bronzy tone to him, but overall is quite a nice darker chocolate. Moving on to your next oyster, and we've got a lighter, softer pop there. In here, there's your mother of pearl. And we've got a darker purple pearl. Let me just have a squidge. Okay, there's no more in that one. And he is a darker, deep purple. Now, he's slightly darker shade than a Cadbury purple, but still quite a nice brighter tone to him. You see that he is slightly two-tonal as well. We've got lighter and the darker sections as you go around the pearl. In that light in there, it looks almost chocolatey, but if I just turn him round, you can see that purple tone. So it's just where the lighter and the darker purples come into play. Moving on to your third oyster. Quite a nice deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and I can definitely see a peeper at the top here. And oh wow, you are twinning with beautiful two-tonal Blurple twins here. Wow, 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 wow. They are stunning. So they look like they're the same size. They look like they are slightly different shades of Blurple. So this one here looks like he's got more blue to him. Definitely got the Blurple with the lighter and darker areas, but it does look like it's got slightly more of a blue tone to him. Let me just wipe that off. And then his twin looks like he's got like slightly more of a purple tone to him. So again, it's slightly two-tonal, almost looks like he's got a flash of pink there. But if you have a look at the base colours, one looks more purpley, one looks more blue. But they are both two-tonal Blurple twins. Beautiful set of twins there. Moving on to your next oyster. Quite a nice louder pop there as well. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And right at the bottom there, he ran away. You've got a darker TARDIS blue. Now, if I still have a squidge, there's no more in that one. And there is your TARDIS blue. And then on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. So soft pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. There's no more in that one. So again, it looks like you've got a larger, darker purple. Now this one here looks like he's a darker shade than the first purple out. Very similar, but he is slightly darker in tone. Okay, so you've got a chocolate, a purple, twinning Blurple two-tonal pearls, a TARDIS blue, and a purple, darker purple. Now, Anna, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, of course, we can swap them for you, and then I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you'd like to decide now, that's perfect. If not, you can email me your choice across. It's completely up to you, my lovely. Your chocolate pearl is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. The first purple out, which is the slightly brighter of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. With the Blurple twins, the one which has got slightly more blue in him is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. His twin, which has got the slightly more purple in him, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well, so they are measuring the same size there. Your TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. And then the second purple, which is the darker of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Okay, there we go. Anna, what do you think and what would you like to do? Okay, so no pearl on the brooch. No pearl on the bracelet. Swap the chocolate to match the blue. Oh, I don't have many blues, so let's have a look. I've got a feeling that one's going to be way too small. It's just slightly darker. Let me have a look at my pre-drilled. If not, I may not be able to match the blue for you, my lovely. Let me have a look. No, that's way too small. And I don't have that shade. Okay, so I'm afraid I won't be able to match that blue. Is there, if you don't mind waiting, I can definitely pop you on a waiting list. Or is there a different shade or colour that you would like to have instead? I'll just bring the chocolate back just because I can't match it yet. But you would like to have the pink purple on the Snow White. So did you want to swap the blue and the chocolate? Yes, okay, perfect. So let me just hold these up for you just so you can double check. Oh, no, they ran away. Would you be happy with these ones? So obviously I've taken away the other twin there for you, and then that leaves you with the 3 pearls as your loose pearls. Is there another item? No. So earrings, we've got the white, no pearl on the bracelet, no pearl on the brooch. That is correct. Are you happy with those? Can I swap the purples for blacks. There is a current waiting list for black pearls. So again, if you don't mind waiting, that's absolutely fine. But there is definitely the waiting list for black pearls at the moment. So you'd like to be invoiced for the Brecken bracelet with two-tone purple pink. What do you think? Are you happy to wait for 2 blacks? There would be a little bit of a wait because we do have quite a few people on the waiting list for blacks at the moment. Darker greys, okay. Where are we? So, how dark are we wanting to go? Just because I've got these ones. Oh, sorry, camera's up. Let's go down. I've got these ones here. Or are you thinking more of a darker gunmetal grey? In which case I can do those, I just don't have them next to me now. So I definitely have them in stock. There's not a wait for gunmetal greys, it's just I don't have them next to me. Or are you happy with this shade here? More of a gunmetal, that's perfect. So like I say, I will definitely do that for you. I just don't have them next to me. There's definitely not a wait or anything like that. It's just I don't normally keep, they're not normally a colour to be swapped in, so I don't normally keep them next to me. Let me just double check the earrings that you've requested are available though. Music thread 3. Sorry, it's just loading. Yep, that's perfect. So if I just take that off there. Is there, Jodie? Maybe it will come my way a little bit. I'm not far from Northampton. So you'd like to be invoiced for the thread through music earrings, and we're going to swap the 2 dark purples for 2 gunmetal greys. Okay. No, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. So the invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. Everything will be just included in the one invoice. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Do double check everything before paying. The greys, like I said, the gunmetal greys will definitely be swapped. There's not a wait on that for you. So I hope you're happy with everything there, Anna. That's safe up there as well for you. And thank you for the donations with your shells. So do I, Kathy. Okay, up next then today is Kathy Rax. And Kathy, I've literally just seen you, but just confirm for me that you're here, my lovely. So I've got itchy ankle. It's a very strange place. Oh. Yep, I've just literally saw it, my lovely. So just attaching them together for you. That's absolutely fine. Which means you've got 4 oysters altogether, Kathy. What 4 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So do I, Laura. Like I said, my garden needs it. Lighter rainbow and donate. So that is this bag here. So we've got 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Oh, I must have been pulling some right faces then. Sorry. Right, let's go down. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Kathy? Oyster number 1. Oh, hoping for yellows and peaches. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. Oh wow, first oyster, you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. Twinning with brighter coral pearls here. So I'm just going to pop them in the sand for you. Now they do visually look very similar. I think that one is slightly more pearlescent, I would say, than the other. I don't think it's a different shade. I just think it's a slightly different overtone. If you can see, one does look more pearlescent than the other, but it's only just, and they do look like they're visually the same size there. So coral twins to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. So again, is your expand the rainbow oyster. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, you have got a yellow. So hoping for yellows and autumn peaches. Second oyster, we've got a beautifully brighter lemon yellow. And there he is in the sun there for you. Oh, sorry, let me get that focus there. So lemon yellow. Moving on to your next oyster. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, no way, Kathy, you are twinning. And twinning with yellow twins there. There's no more in that one. Now these yellows, they are visually slightly different shades in colour. Only just, and it may be that the brighter of the two is visually slightly larger. The lighter of the two is slightly smaller. So you can see the brighter, larger one is on that side there. Again, there's not a lot in it. Look at those beautiful twins. And then your last oyster, so again, is the expand the rainbow oyster. There's one side. And the other side. Ooh, and in here we have an imposter. So this one is a black cherry, which means it isn't normally in this colour group of oysters. But as you know, if you're not happy with this shade, we can of course swap him for you. So we normally find this shade in the New Rainbow Oysters. What do you think to these, Kathy? So you've got twinning corals, twinning lemon yellows. Excuse me. You've then got a single lemon yellow and a black cherry as well. Now, if you're happy with these shades, I'll need to know which colours you'd like to have where. If, of course, you're not happy with these shades, I can swap them as well. So if I run them through the board, the single yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the single black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Coral twin number 1, the slightly more pearlescent of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Coral number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are measuring the same size there. With the yellows, the slightly brighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the slightly smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. So they are measuring different sizes there. However, if I just move the single yellow, that is a very, very close match there as well. Kathy, what do you think, my lovely? What would you like to do? Now, of course, you did say you was hoping for autumn peaches as well. So if you're not happy with these shades, we can swap them. I did just refresh my comments to make sure I wasn't missing any, and now it's just taking its time to load, so I can't see any comments for a moment. Oh no, I've broke my comments, haven't I? Oh gosh. What can I do? What can I do? There we go. Are we still live? Are we still here? Are we here? Okay, so can we swap the corals for peaches on one pair and the yellows on the shooting stars? Okie dokie. Is it the yellow twins that you'd like? Oh, it's a very hard colour to match autumn peach. There we, oh no, they're just slightly different sizes. I think so, yeah, I think that if I pop them back together and I'll take this one away, I think that those are the closer match than that yellow. So just to confirm, these yellows on the shooting star, and if you're happy with those autumn peaches on the other item. Is that okay? I'm just going to bring you up so I can write this down. However, if you're not happy, we can change it. So autumn peach there, yellows on there. I can't see the rest of the thread. All I can see is I've just scrolled up, I can't see. Lillian, sorry, I can't see the whole comment. It says, I've tried to order the monthly charm deal, but and then I can't see past that because it doesn't let me see the thread anymore. Are you able to sort of type it out again or copy it for me? And then I can have a look for you. Happy with both of those, Kathy? Perfect. Let me just pop these in here then. 1, 2, and then the loose pearls in there. You're very, very welcome, Kathy. So autumn peach on there. Thank you for the donations with your shelves, my lovely, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. But it's a blank page, it won't let me check out. It's a cylinder, it's all shown on the computer and how much charm, and it's doing the same. I'm not sure why that would be. What I'm going to do is I'll make a note, and then when I go to post the monthly charm date tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be opening them on Wednesday. When I go to post them tomorrow, I'll put the link up and I'll double check everything's working. So if you'd like to order, if you pop back tomorrow after that post goes out, so by tomorrow evening, it should be okay. I'm not sure why it would go to a blank page now, but let me just make a note. Monthly charm deal. Blank page, because then if there is something there, I can double check everything's in working order. Okay, so I've popped that on there for you. Right, up next then today is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? Angela, hello, hello, hello. You have got a scoop, so let's go down for your scoop. Now with your one, is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for? What we're going to do is we're going to mix it 3 times. On the third one, we'll pop it into the dish for you. So good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. You've got a list ready. Okay, perfect. Right, I can't see a gold one there yet. So if I pop it down, I'll start counting for you. So if we start with your greens, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens to start with. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blues, so a draw so far. Your corals is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corals. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yellows. With your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pinks. Your blurples, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blurples. And then your black cherry, you have got 4. Where'd that go? So altogether 8 green, 8 blue, 7 coral, 11 yellow, 9 pink, 11 blurple, and for black cherry. So you've got a draw between the yellow and the blurple. So yellow is earrings and blurple is a bracelet. So Angela, you get to pick which one you would like. Would you like to have yellow, so any earrings on the website with 2 oyster openings, or blurple, which is a bracelet, so any bracelet on the website with 1 oyster opening? What do you think? Oh, you can indeed. Let me just pop these in here, then I'll book that in for you. Oh, there we go. So the Maddie bracelet with an extension. Again, it's just loading. Yeah, that's perfect, and that's booked in there. So if I just write this down, so Maddie bracelet with extension. Perfect. So Angela, you have got 1 oyster opening then. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. And let's go down. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So mystery oyster. You've got a lighter, softer pop there. And in here. Now there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see that there's no pearls there. I can see, however, a pearl towards this side, and he is a pinkle. Now he's a lighter pinkle, but he definitely does have that purpley shade to him. So what that means is he is a base pink with a slight purple overtone to him. Now there is no more pearls in that oyster, but what do you think to this one? Actually, I'll show you around the pearl. So it is a subtle pinkle, but his base pink, and then hopefully you can see that purpley tone to him. Now if you're happy with this one, Angela, that's perfect. He can go on to the jewellery for you. If you're not happy with this one, that's absolutely fine. We can swap him. And with that bracelet, you can have the pearl on or off the bracelet, so you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. However, you can still swap it if you would like to. So if I measure this one, pop him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. What do you think, Angela? Swap for a sea blue. Now I believe we've got a waiting list for the sea blues. Let me just have a double check. I don't actually have any available either, so there would be a wait either way, but let me just see. Yes, I do have a waiting list for the sea blues. Now if you don't mind waiting, I can pop you on that list, my lovely. If you would prefer not to wait, is there a different colour that you'd like to go for? I definitely have sea green. I'll grab one of those for you. Midnight blue. I don't have any available now. However, I don't have anyone waiting for one. So if you prefer to have a midnight blue, there would still be a wait, but it wouldn't be as long because you'd be the first person on the list, if that makes sense. Or this is a sea green here. What do you think? Are any of those options okay? Love the green. You'll take that one on the bracelet. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with that colour. So if I pop him in here, then I'll make a note that you'd like to have him on. Angela, I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. Let me just make that note. So we're going to have green on there. Perfect. I hope you'll be happy with everything, Angela, once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. The website address is... There we go. The website address is popped in there for you, Mandy. Okay, up next today is Carol Gale. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. You have also got a scoop. So let's go down. I'm just readjusting how I'm sitting. Okay, so Carol, same rules. We're going to mix it 3 times. On the 3rd time, we're going to pop it into the dish. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for? Excuse me. Good luck, my lovely. 1, 2. Oh, quite a large scoop there. So, I'm from Northamptonshire, Julie, so in the UK. So if we have a look here, I can't see any golds to start with, but let's start counting these out for you. So your greens, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 greens. That's a huge number to start with there. So 15 greens. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blues. With your corals, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 corals. Your yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellows. Your pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pink. This was a big scoop. Blair pools is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Blair pools, and then the black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I'm just going to get the few runaways that... There we go, went down the front there. I think that's all of them. So you have got 15 green, 11 blue, 12 coral, 9 yellow, 12 pink, 8 blurple, and 10 black cherry. So your winner here is 15 green, which means you get to pick a pendant off the website, Carol. So that's any pendant, completely your choice, which has got one oyster opening. Okay, so what we can do is we'll do the oyster opening now for you. If you know what pendant you would like, I'll book that in for you. And if you prefer to have a think about it, you can email me that choice across. I'm just double checking. Yep, I got all the pearls. So the pendant can be any of our normal pendants, crystal pendants or cage pendants, as long as it comes with one oyster opening. That's right, Katie, thank you. Also, the events for June have not been posted yet, just because of that I fell poorly, but they should be going up tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday the latest, but hopefully tomorrow. So then you can go through and say that you're going if you'd like to definitely get those notifications. The Vibes pendant. Oh, it would help if I spelt it correctly. There we go, Vibes pendant. Oh, that's one of our new ones, isn't it? So it takes a moment to load. Okay, so that one, you've got one oyster opening then, Carol. That's all booked in for you. Which oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Matrimony earrings back in stock again. Oh, I don't know, Rebecca. They're very similar to the bridal earrings, if memory serves. But if you'd like to know for certain, pop me an email over, and then I can have a look and get back to you. Yes, Katie, it should be on Wednesday, but I will post tomorrow once I get the event sorted with all the dates. Emma, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Mystery donate. And Rebecca, you're very welcome. So, Mystery Oyster, donating the shells. Is there certain colours you're hoping for, Carol? Okay, so let's go down your Mystery Oyster. Oh, quite a tough one there. So I had a very slight pop. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. One, two, three, four, five. You are quinting. One ran down the front there, I should say. You are quinting, Carol. You have got 5 pearls in that oyster. Okay. Let me pop them in the stand for you. So you've got a lovely selection of pearls to choose from already. You've got an autumn peach, an apple green, a brighter pink, a blurple, which is a lighter blurple, almost denim blue kind of shade, but it does have that purple tone to him. And then you've got the darker silver. So autumn peach, apple green, pink, blurple and silver. What do you think to these? Again, if you're happy with these, they can pick which one you'd like to go on the jewellery. The rest of them, they are yours to keep. If you're not happy with these, that's absolutely fine. I can swap one or all of them. So the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Oh, I didn't say that on fast enough. Can you have the Blurple on the jewellery? You can, of course. Just to confirm, are you happy with the rest of the colours there as well? Just confirm that for me. I'm just popping them in the bag, but if you would prefer to swap any, I can take them out again. So Vibes pendant, and we've got the Blurple on there. Can I see that comment? Not sure if I... again, I can't see the whole comment, I'm afraid, just because it doesn't let me see the thread anymore. It doesn't let me click on the comment to expand it. I don't know why, but it's very frustrating. They're lovely, Carol, and you're very, very welcome. Okay, so thank you as well for the donations with your shells, and I of course hope that you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once that arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next today is Julie Hanwell. Julie, are you here? Sherry, if you are still here, my lovely, are you able to paste the comment again, possibly? Or is anybody else able to paste it for her? Just so I can see. What's the name of the big heart and little heart bracelet? Hearts of Fancy? Hearts of Fancy bracelet, possibly? How do I save the page? So the Pearls of Brecon page where we're live from now, you'll be able to see at the top. If you click Pearls of Brecon, you should then be able to follow or like the page, and then that should be able to follow it that way, hopefully, Julie. If not, let me know and I'll see if I can grab a link. In fact, this is the link here. I've already got it open. There you go. Julie, hello. Julie, you have got a scoop as well. So let's go down for your scoop. Is there anything in particular that you're hoping for, colour or category wise? And again, what I'll do is I'll mix it 3 times. On the 3rd time, we'll pop it into the dish for you. So good luck, my lovely. 1, 2. Oh, another large scoop there. Now, one did actually just drop out the side, so I'm just going to move the... There it is. It was a green. So if we have a look here, I can't see any gold ones there as of yet. So if we start counting them out for you, Julie, and you're hoping for possibly earrings or a pendant, fingers crossed. So starting with your greens, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it ran down the front, but there we go. 15. Yeah, okay, so 15 green to start with there. Another high number. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 blues. With your coral, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, that was 10, but 11. I'm going to start again because I've got a pink. Let me just find that coral. Okay, so let's have a look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 coral. With your yellows, you've got 1, 2. I've just found another green. Another 2 greens. Dearie me, I'm so sorry. So 2 greens added to your other greens is 17 greens. It's because when I put my hand over it, shades it. And when it shades it, I can't see fully. So I do apologise. So going back to counting your yellows, you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 yellows. With your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pink. Your blurples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blurples. And last but not least, your black cherries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so altogether you've got 17 greens. I'll count those again for you if you would like me to, but there are 17 greens, 11 blue, 15 coral, 9 yellow, 7 pink, 9 blurple and 7 black cherry. So the winner is of course the 17 greens, which is a pendant from the website. So that's any pendant on the website which comes with 1 oyster opening, Julie. Now, if you know what pendant you would like, I will book that in for you now. If you prefer to, of course, have a look on the website, that's absolutely fine. But we'll still do the oyster opening for you now, because as it will be a pendant with 1 opening, we can definitely do that. Oh, the dream catcher cage pendant. Let me bring you up so I can have a look. Yes, I can book that in for you. Dream catcher cage pendant. Okie dokie, and that's on there as well. So the dream catcher cage pendant, it does come with 1 oyster opening. However, it can hold up to 4 pearls in the cage itself. Just depending on the size of the pearls, and then you will be able to swap and change those pearls around at home in the cage pendant itself as well. So with that, Julie, mystery donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Thank you, Katie, for typing that out there, bless you. So let's go down. So your mystery oyster, Julie. Oh, slight double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you can see in here, you are twinning with, oh, let me pour those out with those ones. Twinning with coral twins. And there's no more in that one. Now, with your coral twins, I can already see that they are going to be different sizes. Definitely visually different sizes, but I do think that these will be measuring different sizes as well. Colour-wise, they are very, very similar. It's just the slight size in, slight change in size there. Now, if you're happy with these 2, that's perfect. If, of course, you're not happy and you'd like to swap 1 or both of them, that's absolutely fine as well. So if I run them through the board for you, your brighter coral twins, the visually smaller of the 2, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, he's not a 6, but he doesn't want to come, hang on. You can see him there, he's not quite a 6. Let me just pop him back through. There we go. Which means he's going to be, yep, he's a 6.5. And his twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Okay, so they're measuring actually the same size here. but they do visually, as you can see, they do look like they're different sizes. I think the smaller one would have fit through the 6 if I did push him quite firmly through. So normally I give them a little nudge, and if they go through, that's perfect. If they don't and it's too tight, we do obviously go up to the next size. So measuring the same size on the board. But what do you think, Julie? What would you like to do? Swap one for a lemon yellow. Do you have a preference to which one you'd like to swap out? The larger or the smaller of the two? Sunshine yellow pastel. Ah, there it is. That one's calling to me. Swap out the smaller of the two. Okay, so what do you think to this yellow here? Looks huge next to that one. I think it's about a 7.5, that yellow. In fact, now I've said that, I have to measure him, don't I? It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Oh, he does fit through the 7.5 if I give him a little nudge, or he would be an 8. But what do you think to that shade? Are you happy with that one there? Happy? Perfect. And you're very, very welcome, Julie. Let me pop these in here for you. Okay. Julie, thank you for the donations with your shells. And I do hope that you, of course, will be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. You're very, very welcome. I'll put the updated order list in the comments. So at the moment there's 4 people on the order list. So if you have ordered, there we go, you can be able to see your names there. Up next today is Leslie Jackson. Leslie, are you here? It's you, Sarah. Okay, that's not a problem. Just confirm for me the second part of the email address, if that's okay. So just from, I don't, this one doesn't work as well anymore. So just from the @ sign onwards, what's that section after the @ sign? Just because it's obviously the different name. Oh, Kat, I hope you're all okay. And I am getting there, yes. And Becky, hello, welcome. Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. And Jen, hello. Sarah, possibly comment, if you've commented with the @ sign onwards, if you comment on that comment to bring it forward to me, just because it's not coming through here. Let me refresh the, oh, I've refreshed it. Oh no, it's fine, it stayed there. And that's perfect, Sarah, thank you. So we can continue with that, that's absolutely fine. So you have got a scoop then, my lovely. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for at all? As always, 3 scoops, 3 mixes. On the third one, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, and 3. Slightly smaller scoop with that one. I don't think I've quite got the technique to get the same sort of mound each time, but I can't see a gold there just yet. Let's start counting them for you. So Sarah, starting with your greens, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens there. With your blues, you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, runaway blue, I'll grab that in a moment. Your corals, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 corals. Your yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pink as well. And then your blurple is 4. I can see that straight away. And then with your black cherry, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so all together then, you've got 8 green, 4, oh, they're all a bit of a mix in this one. 8 green, 4 blue, 5 coral, 6 yellow, 6 pink, 4 blurple, and 8 black cherry. So you've got a draw between the green and the black cherry, both having 8s. Which means, Sarah, you get to pick which one you would like. So the green is a pendant and the black cherry is a bracelet. So the green is any pendant on the website which comes with 1 oyster opening, and the black cherry is a bracelet, again, any bracelet on the website which comes with 1 oyster opening. So again, all I need to know from you now is if you'd like to have the bracelet or the pendant. We'll then do the oyster opening for you, and if you know which item you would like specifically, I'll book that in for you. If not, you can email me that choice across. Can you have the pendant? Of course you can. I've gone slightly blurry. I'll come back into focus shortly, hopefully. So with your pendant then, do you know which pendant you would like? As I say, if not, that's absolutely fine. You can email me the choice across, but you definitely have 1 oyster opening with that pendant. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And can you have the I love you cage pendant? You can. Let me just double check. Belinda, hello, welcome my lovely. I love you cage pendant is in stock. You actually grabbed the last one, so that's booked in for you. I love you cage pendant. Okie dokie. Sarah, which oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Okay, are there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for at all? And let's go down. So mystery oyster, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here there's your mother of pearl. Oh, we've got a darker pearl straight away there. Let me have a squidge. Oh, ran down the front. I'll grab him in a moment. And there's no more in that one. So, Sarah, excuse me. Excuse me, my lovely. You have got a darker chocolatey pearl here. Let me hold him up so you can see. Now, as you know, with it being a cage pendant, you're going to be able to swap and change that pearl around inside the cage there. Okay, now if you're happy with this colour, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can, of course, swap them for you for a colour of your choice. Swap for a red, you can. Let me just measure him. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. he is an 8. And if I swap him for a beautiful bright red, if you have a look at this red here for me and let me know if you'd be happy with this one. That's fine, perfect. So if I just bring you back up here, again the camera's still blurry. It normally works itself out, so hopefully it will. Okay, Sarah, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Belinda, hello, and Ellen, welcome. Hello, my lovely. Up next today is Laura Atling. Laura, are you here? Thank you, Chan, and I'm definitely on the road, yes. Currently looking for Laura Atling. Laura, are you here? Belinda wants me to explain what the page is about. Oh, sorry, my lovely. So, predominantly I sell jewellery, and I make the jewellery. I open up oysters to let me just start again. I open up oysters to find the pearls, which I then can mount onto the jewellery that you've chosen. We always give the option to swap the pearl colours if you're not happy with them, and then I send it out. Make it up and send it out to you. There is a lot of different events and games that happen as well. Oh, Laura, hello, my lovely. Oh, it's a different name, and thank you for confirming the email address there. Sorry that didn't come through to me at the start, but that's absolutely perfect. So Laura, you have got a scoop as well. So if we go down for your scoop, is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for? Again, we'll do a mix of 3, and then on the third one we'll pop it into the dish. I'm so sorry. Oh, I've got a squash here. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink. Sorry, I think I haven't spoke this much in like one go in 2 weeks. Right, let me give these a mix for you. So, 1, 2, and 3. Hoping for a bracelet or a necklace, and congratulations, Laura. Right, I can't see a gold here just yet, but let's pop them down and give it a count for you, I should say. So, starting with your greens, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 greens there. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blues. So the blue goes into the lead. Your coral is 1, 2, 3. That's a black cherry, so still only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coral takes the lead. Your yellows are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. With your pinks, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pink, which now takes the lead there. So 12 pinks. Your blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And then your black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So all together you have got, let me just grab the one that fell down the front, 7 green, 8 blue, 10 coral, 5 yellow, 12 pink, 7 blurple and 9 black cherry. So your winning colour is pink, which is any pendant off the website with 1 oyster opening, Laura. So I hope you're happy with that. Again, if you know which pendant you would like now, I'll book that in for you. If not, we'll still do the oyster opening now, and then you can email me that choice across. All of our jewellery is 925 silver, yes. If it happens not to be, it does say in the description of the product on the website. However, from memory, I don't believe we've got any non-925 silver items in at the moment. But do just double check the description just to double check on each item. Cancer Zodiac pendants. Yes, that's perfect. Let me book that in for you. Okie dokie, that's booked in, Laura. So that means then you've got 1 oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, bless you, Sarah. I can add you back onto the end of the order list if you would like me to. Mystery and keep your shells, Laura. Okie dokie. Is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? So mystery oyster, and let's go down. So in here, of course, Sarah, that's not a problem. So you've got quite a nice deeper pop there, and he opened up beautifully. Look at that. Very clean shell there, but I will of course still wipe it down for you in a moment. And if we have a squidge in here, the flesh is coming away actually. Let me push that down, and there is your pearl there. Let me have a squidge here, and there's no more in that one. You've got a brighter, slightly two-tonal apple green pearl here, Laura. That was very clean opening, and you wanted to keep your shells, so it was perfect for the for that opening. Now, quite a nice sized, larger two-tonal apple green. So if we have a look here, it's got brighter and then lighter shades as you go around the pearl. Now, if I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Can you swap him for a purple with imperfections? Now, do you mean more of a two-tonal purple, or do you mean a purple with, say, imperfections like lumps and bumps kind of thing? Or do you mean more of the two-tonal different markings? Just so I know what I'm looking for. More two-tonals, perfect. So I've gone for the blurples just because with the blurples we tend to find more of those two-tonal shades coming through. Right, there's 3. Let me show you these 3. Take that green away. Okay, so number 1 is brighter and light, so brighter, darker purple, and then almost like a pinky purple. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2 is more of a blurple, so this one's more blues and purples. Again, lighter and darker areas there. So you can see the lighter and darker shades. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is very similar to number 1, except from he's slightly darker, and then you've got the brighter pinky bits. So it's similar shades, but is different, if that makes sense. That's number 3. Are any of those what you're looking for? So number 1, number 2, and number 3. Can you have number 1? Of course you can. Let me just take the other 2 away. So number 1 is yours, Laura. Perfect. So if I bring you back up again, I'll pop him in here. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. There we go. And I'll pop him onto your jewellery as well. Laura, I hope you're happy with that, and you're very, very welcome. I've wrapped your shells up as well here, so I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay. And up next today then is Alison Jarrett. Alison, are you here? You're very welcome, my lovely. Thank you, Julie. So currently looking for Alison Jarrett. Now, Alison, if you are here, please type I'm invisible, because that will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone can see Alison Jarrett, please comment on her comments, so just sort of reply to her comments, because that is also a way it brings it forward so I can see. Good evening, Bev. Hello. So just give it another moment. So I'm currently looking for Alison Jarrett. Now, if Alison is not here, that's absolutely fine. What we can do is we'll move on to the next person. And then if she comes on, we can add her back in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. And if she misses her turn completely this evening, that's absolutely fine. She'll get automatically added on to the following, to the next live, which would be on Tuesday evening. So we're live every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. This week though we'll be live on Wednesday as well for our monthly charm deal live. Kerry, hello, and Jodie, hello, welcome, and Sheena, hello, thank you, my lovely. Right, I haven't seen Alison, so let me mark her as not here yet, and then like I say, if she comes on we'll add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. In fact, let me just quickly refresh the comments again just in case. Yeah, I haven't seen her yet. Okay, so up next then today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. Perfect. Let me mark you off as here. I've just made a hole in my glove. I'm going to have to just grab a new glove because I've just split a hole in my glove. So let me pop you on this screen here. So Carol, you do have a scoop. So we'll move down to the scoop in just a moment for you. Oh, it's good to stretch my legs. Just grabbing a glove. They're just across the office. Good boys. I didn't realise I had the dogs in here with me. They like it in here because I've got the fan on. So it's very cool in this room. So they like to come in when I've got the fan on. Fan on even. Oh no. Because my hand's now hot from where I had the gloves on, it's not going to go on nicely. Ooh. Okay, that'll do. Oh, it feels so, look, it's so... They do fit, it's just because I've got hot hands from wearing gloves. Right, Carol, hello. It's going to feel strange. Carol, you have got a scoop, so let's go down. With your scoop, as always, we're going to give a mix of 3. On the third one, we're going to pop in the dish. Is there a certain colour or category that you're hoping for? Yep, it's just called Scoop, Julie. So on the website, you can either type in Scoop into the search bar, or if you go to the fun section, so there's a drop down categories. If you go to fun, you can find it in there as well. So Carol, good luck, my lovely. 1, 2, 3. And I can't see a gold pearl yet. Let's go down and start counting them. Good luck, my lovely. So your greens, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 greens to start with. You've got your blue, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blues there. Your coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 corals. So the blue is still in the lead. With your yellows, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Your pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then your blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Last but not least, the black cherry is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so quite a good scoop with that one. You've got 5 green, 11 blue, 10 coral, 6 yellow, 9 pink, 5 blurple and 6 black cherry. So your winner is blues with 11 blues. Now blue is earrings, Carol. So any earrings on the website, completely your choice, which come with 2 oyster openings. Now, if you know what earrings you would like, that's perfect. I can book those in for you now. If you prefer to have a look on the website, sorry, I've now got hiccups. If you prefer to have a look on the website of what earrings you would like, that's absolutely fine. You can then email me that choice across, but we'll still do your 2 oyster openings now. So I hope you're happy with that, and it means you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Twirl earrings, I don't think so. I think somebody requested them earlier and they're out of stock. However, let me just double check. Yeah, they were the ones. Let me just click onto it though, just to double check. I'm pretty sure they're currently out of stock though. They are out of stock, I'm afraid, at the moment. Mystery and donate the shells. Okay. Oh, so 2 oysters there. So what we'll do is oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's because I've been talking constantly. Let me get these open. If you find the gold pearl on the scoop, you get to pick any item off the website, no matter the value of the item or how many oysters it comes with. So it sort of takes away all the limitations, if you like, of the other ones. Whereas the other ones, for example, pendants can only be a pendant with 1 oyster opening. Same with earrings, only earrings with 2 oyster openings. It sort of takes that limitation away and you get to pick from any category. Right, let's go down, Carol. So are there certain colours you're hoping for? Mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. We have a squidge in here. Oh, darker pearl to start with there, Carol. And there's no more in that one. So if we have a closer look at your first pearl, he looks like he is a slightly chocolatey pearl with a slight silver overtone here as well. So just get this focus. Sorry, my lovely, I'm just getting it focused for you. There we go. So you can see it is a base chocolate, but he does have that silvery overtone to him there. Moving, oh, nearly dropped it then. Moving on to your second oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. And you've got a double pop there. It was a double lighter pop. And in here, you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you've got a beautiful 2-tonal blue pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, now 2-tonal blue. So he's got gorgeous lighter and then slightly darker areas. He is a Pepsi and Smurf blue. Now, I can already say I can't match this straight away because I do not have a blue like this in my swaps at the moment. So if you wanted to sort of match this one, there is going to be a weight on that. Okay. But 2-tonal Pepsi and Smurf blue and a chocolate with a silver overtone. Now, Carol, if you are happy with these, that's perfect. If you'd like to swap them, we can definitely do that for you as well. Also, as you haven't chosen your earrings yet, if you wanted to leave the colour choice until you've chosen what earrings you're having, you can do that as well. So when you email me what earrings you would like, you can also include what colour pearls you would like as well, if that helps, my lovely. So if I measure these for you, the chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. And the two-tonal blue, thank you, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. Okay, what do you think, Carol? Oh, bless you guys. See, I can't have a nap at this time of night, and then unless I go straight back to sleep, I'm up for hours. So if I fall asleep at this sort of time, I then have to stay, like, wake up for a minute and I have to go back to sleep. I'm up all night otherwise. Like, I can't nap after like 3 p.m. Otherwise that's me done for. Oh, bless you, Dale. Oh, raindrop sparkle earrings. You'd like to match the blue and you don't mind waiting. Okie dokie. I'm just going to double check to book these in. I think we've got quite a large amount of these in, but I'm just going to sparkle raindrop. Yes, that's perfect. So, raindrop sparkle earrings. We're going to have the blue and we're going to swap the chocolate to match the blue, and you don't mind waiting. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Carol, and those earrings are all booked in for you as well, my lovely. So I'm hoping it won't be too long of a wait for you, fingers crossed. And thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. That's safe up there. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you, Emma. Right, up next today is Sarah. Sarah, I'm adding you back in for a loyalty card. Have you sent that card over to me? You have. Loyalty card for Sarah Jackson. Carol, you're very, very welcome. Okie dokie. Sarah, hello my lovely. So which type of oyster would you like for your loyalty card opening, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Kira Marie, hello and welcome. What would you like to know? So they are real pearls, they're cultured pearls. So they are real, but they are dyed in colour. So I do have a naturals bag which has got natural coloured pearls in. However, all the bright, bold colours you're seeing, they are dyed. So that you can, not by me personally, so the dye is injected into, and then as the oyster is layering the layers of nacre, it is colouring the pearls. That's why we sort of get those nice bright bold colours. So they're real pearls, but they are dyed pearls. What would you like to know? Mystery donate, Sarah. Okay, so let's get this open. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one? So you've got your red pearl already. Let's go down. So let's have a look here. your mystery oyster. You've got a lighter pop there. I can see a pearl on this side already, but if we just have a look here, so there's no pearls on the top half. And you've got your darker pearl that ran down the front, but let me have a squidge in here as well. Oh no, Sarah, you've just said no chocolate pearls, and chocolate is the one you've got, I'm afraid. So there's no more in that one. Let me dry him up for you. So as you know, we can of course swap him, my lovely. So you do have quite a nice larger size chocolate pearl. If you're not happy with this one, we can swap him. Which colour would you, again, oh bless you, which colour would you prefer instead? Let me run him through the board for you. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. So we've got the sea green, which is, I would say, closest to the emerald green. And then with purples, we don't have any of the light purples, but we do have Cadbury and grape purple, and then of course the different shades of blurple. So if I show you this green, what do you think's that? And of course, if you're not happy with the green, we can swap him for you. Green, you're happy with the green, and can you have a lobster fitting on him? You can indeed. Now the invoice for the invoice will go to the email address on the order form. Okay, so I hope that's okay, Sarah. So you'd like to be invoiced for green on a lobster fitting. Perfect. So again, thank you for the donations of your shells, my lovely, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh gosh, Taylor, no, we can't see anybody, it's fine. Oh gosh. Oh, the link is here, not a problem. Now up next is Rebecca Saltoff. Rebecca, hello, I've just answered your question. But Rebecca, are you available for your opening? Rebecca Saltoff, are you ready for, you have got a scoop as well. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. You're ready. Perfect. Sorry, it's just because you asked for the link. I just didn't want you to be off. I wanted you to be able to obviously be here. I'm so, right, so you have got a scoop, my lovely. So same rules as before. I'm going to mix it 3 times. On the third one, we'll pop it into the dish for you. Would there be a certain colour or category that you're hoping for at all? And Rebecca, good luck, my lovely. So, 1, 2, quite a large scoop with that one. And there is not a gold that I can see yet. Hoping for a bracelet or a pendant. Okay, good luck, my lovely. Let's get counting. Kira Marie, yes, pearls can symbolise things to some people in some cultures. There's different colours, have different meanings of love, joy, hope, things like that. You do have a birthstone of pearl, and you do have an anniversary, a pearl anniversary as well. So they can mean different things to different people and cultures. I hope that helps. So Rebecca, let's start counting your greens. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 greens to start with. Your blues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blues. Coral is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 corals. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So there's still 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 yellows. Your pink is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 pink. The blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blurple. It's quite a large scoop, this one. And your black cherry is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so if I go through all of these again for you, your green is 11, blue is 7, coral is 13, yellow is 10, pink is 11, blurple is 10 and black cherry is 7. So your winner is the coral with 13 there. So coral is any charm off the website with 1 oyster opening. So that can be any charm. It could be any of the silver charms, any of the crystal charms, any of the birthstone charms, and also any of the monthly deal charms which have already been shown. Okay, so any charm which has 1 oyster opening. So if you know which charm you would like now, Rebecca, I can book that in for you. If you don't know what charm you'd like, you can email me that across. That's not a problem, but it does come with 1 oyster opening, so we can do that now for you. So with the oyster opening, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. Which type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Pave drop moonlight charm, please, and mystery donate. You've picked a stunning charm. Honestly, it's stunning. Let me just double check it is in stock. As I always say, if you guys can see it on your side, it means that it is in stock. However, I do just like to double check these things. Pave drop moonlight. Yes, you can have that one. Let me book that in for you. So, pave drop charm in moonlight. Okie dokie. So you'd like to have mystery oyster and to donate your shells. I'm just letting that save before I grab that. There we go. So is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all, Rebecca? And would you like You've already said to donate your shells. Is it the gold on it? Pave drop moonlight. Let me just go. No, the pave drop moonlight is the different shades of blue. Unless you're looking at the pave star. Possibly. Let me just have a look. No. So the pave drop is the lighter blue merging into the darker blue. The one with the gold would be the sunrise. Oh, the link. Let me have a look. Oh, I see what you mean. Let me have a closer look. Possibly. So the bail on there may be gold. Yes, I'd have to double check. So in the photo it does look like it, and it would be. I do photo the stock that I obviously have in. So if you're happy with that to be gold, then yes. If you prefer it to be silver, I'd have to obviously double check stock levels and see if I can change it over. Would you be happy with, let's go down just so you can see the oyster. I'm not doing anything to it or anything. Are you happy with the as it is on the website? Yes, of course, Kira. There's the website there for you. Okay, let me make a note for you. Where's my pen? So check bail to see colour, prefer silver to gold bail. Okay, so I've made a note, and then what I'll do is if I make a note to email either way, that way you'll know, and then you can let me know how you'd like to move forward. Okay. Hello, Katie. So, Rebecca, your mystery oyster then. Quite loud pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. We can see there's no pearls on that side. Now, straight away, pop down is a darker pearl there. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So you have got a darker chocolate pearl here. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this chocolate pearl, Rebecca, that's perfect. If not, we can, of course, swap it for you as well. Now, with your charm, you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. It's going to be completely up to you. Let me run him through the board for you. So your darker chocolate, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7, he is a 7.5. a greyish blue colour. So I don't have sort of that tone in between the grey and the blue. So I've got either greys or blues, or very, very light blues, which may be very welcome, Kira. For those of you who are new, and if you like watching and would like to see us again, do pop over to the page and give us a thumbs up or a follow, as it just means that you'll be able to help us again in the future. Not help us again, sorry, find us again in the future. So if you become a regular watcher, you'll see as the night goes on, as it gets later, I get very jumbled with my words sometimes. It's just because it's getting later. Right, so I'm going to just grab a couple of shades for you. So you've got the lighter icy blue, and then we've got the dove grey. I'm just going to have a look to see if we've got any steel blues as well. So steel blue is like a darker silver with a blue overtone, but they are very rare and they don't come out very often. No, I don't have any. But I'll grab you a darker silver as well, just so you can see the differences. What do you think to any of those? So you've got a lighter icy blue, which I think would match. And I think the dove grey would match as well, because it's sort of lighter colour at the top. And as the charm gets long down towards the bottom, it does get darker in colour. So as your pearl will be sitting towards the top of the charm, I think the lighter the colour of the pearl will blend in with the charm more, if that makes sense, because it's lighter at the top of the charm with the crystals. So possibly I think that the lighter blue or the dove grey will go nicely, but of course it is completely your choice. If you're thinking to have a different shade or a different colour, I can definitely have a look for you and pull those out as well. The last one I put in, so that is that darker silver there as well. So I've got lots of two-tonal icy blues. So they're mainly either spotty in various different ways, or where the pearl colour is sort of merging. So that one, I'll go through them in a second. That one's merging. That one's, I think that this one I see as a face on him. It's quite cute, really. Yeah, they're all very similar. They're all very either spotty or sort of merging in colours here. Oh, you don't want to see icy blue ones. Two-tone unusual ones. So all my two-tone colours are split into colour categories. Okay, so we've got two-tone golds, pinks, autumn peaches, greens, blues, blurples, yellows, watermelon and corals. So can you see what I mean? I don't have these, they're sort of all categorized into colours. So these are all different two-toned types. Now, if you kept the gold bail, possibly having a two-tonal gold on there may look quite unique with then moving into the blue, because gold and blue do go very well together. So the two-tonal gold. What are you thinking, Rebecca? What sort of colour, sort of direction would you like to have a look at? So this is a two-tonal gold. Purple, yeah, purple would go with it. Now I've only got two-tonal blurples, or... Now the thing is, I don't have any lighter lilac purples available at the moment. So you would have to sort of have a darker purple at the top. Okay, so we've got lots of colours here. So if I go through your original chocolates at the side, so you've got an icy blue, a dove grey and a darker silver. You've got a two-tonal gold, then we've got lighter grape purple, brighter grape purple, Cadbury purple and deep purple. Are any of those a colour that you're looking for? So I'm going to number them just to make it slightly easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you guys are liking the dark, deep purple there. Rebecca, are any of those what you're sort of thinking of? With the darker grey, but maybe a bit larger. Okie dokie. Alright, let me have a look, see if I've got any of the darker greys larger for you. And that one. Or that one. So these two are slightly different shades to the darker one. So the larger of the two is slightly lighter. And then this one is the same shade, but he is larger. So would you like the lighter or the darker one? The darker one. Okie dokie. That is yours then, my lovely. If I bring you back up here. So you're going to get an email from me either way letting you know about the bail on the charm, and then you can just confirm there if you're happy with what we've got, or obviously if I can change it, or if I've got silver. So I'll double check everything and then I'll email you to let you know. Okay, so I'll email you on the email address that's on the order form. So then we've got down that you're going to have the darker silver on the charm there as well. Rebecca, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next today is Kathy Rax. Kathy, are you here? donated shells. So if I show you here, donated shells are cleaned off and then sanitized, and they go to my mum's nursery. So they go towards the children who use them in different activities, different craft activities, different play activities, learning through play, art, collages, and stuff. So they do get broken, so obviously they do get replenished quite often. But yeah, that's where the donated shells go to. Kathy, hello my lovely. So you've got 3 oyster openings altogether, and you'd like Nunu rainbow oysters and to donate your shells. So 1, 2, 3. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Slide to the left. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, if you're watching on a phone device and you don't want to see the comments, I think it is the slide to the left. Move, just sort of swipe, and they should move. And if it's not the left, try the other side. But then they should move out the way for you. So let's go down. Kathy, we're going to wait to see what comes out. Okay, Nunu rainbow oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. Oyster number 1, you are twinning, and there's no more in that one. Now these twins are quite dark, and they are visually different sizes, I can see already. Oh wow. It's like a galaxy blue. So this one, let me get it focused. This one is a 2-tonal gunmetal grey. This one is like a midnight blue, but he's got like these, can you see these slight imperfections which almost make it look like you've got this galaxy effect. Like if I turn it, so I'm holding it this way, as you go round it looks like a galaxy. They are stunning twins there, Kathy, to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2, which is your Nunu rainbow oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in oyster number 2, you are twinning for a second time, and there's no more in that one. Now these 2 are darker chocolatey silver twins here. Sorry, my lovely, I'm just going to get it focused again for you. There we go. So twinning darker chocolates with a slight silver overtone. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side. And the other side. And in here is a chocolate pearl as well. And there's no more in that one. Okay, Kathy, what do you think to these? So you've got 2 sets of twins, one which is a darker gunmetal grey and then a 2-tonal galaxy midnight blue. You've got twinning chocolates and then a single chocolate as well. Now, if you're happy with all of these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Gunmetal Grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the Midnight Blue of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Chocolate Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Chocolate Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then your single chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Excuse me. Galaxy on the pendant. And do I have a pearl to match the gunmetal for the earrings? I'm pretty sure I would do. However, I don't have... Let me bring... Can you see that blue there? Stunning. I don't have the gunmetal greys next to me. So I'm very happy to match it for you. That's fine, but I won't be able to do it on the live. And like I say, I'm pretty sure there will not be a wait at all, because I do have quite a lot of gunmetal greys. I just don't have them next to me. So we're going to have the Midnight Galaxy on the pendant. So I'm just going to go back down so you can see the pearls. So if you wanted to match the gunmetal grey, we could swap out either the single chocolate or one of the twinning chocolates. Swap the... Is that the single chocolate? I pop them together just so I know which one I'm going to be swapping out. But just confirm for me. So if I put gunmetal on the earrings, but if I write down that we're going to swap the chocolate to match the gunmetal grey. Oh, my voice today. I'm so sorry, guys. So doesn't matter which one. Okay. And then you're happy, oh, are you happy, I should say, with the last two pearls there? Very happy, perfect. And you're very welcome, Kathy. Okay, so that's all safe on there. Thank you for the donations of your shells, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. So again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Now, I think that's the end of the order list for today. So we are going to be live again on Tuesday evening for a normal live, and should be live on Wednesday for the monthly charm deal live. Do keep an eye out on the page tomorrow, where I'll post all the events and all the dates that we're going to be live for June, and hopefully if I go into the start of July as well, so then we can sort of have a full month's worth on there. Thank you all for joining us again tonight. It's great to be back again. And I'll see you on Tuesday. I hope you have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week. Take care. Bye.